2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Suarez back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Here comes a pitch. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Castellanos moves on it. And there's one away. And now it's Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin.
And there's a strike.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pop up here, third base side. Wilson on the move. He's got it. There's 2 away. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Not close with that one. And the count even 1-1. Home team down a run here in the last half of the third. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Dodgers down in. Back now at Forbes Field. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm. And here it comes. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now on the bump, Landon Knack.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Worst case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swings and misses. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now it is JT Realmuto. Bounce to third. Gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Bryson's stop. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Forbes Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's Mookie Betts. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
Well, you always have to be careful in these spots because Mookie is lethal in the leadoff spot. He has the most multi-home run games out of the leadoff spot in baseball history.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 2-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Siggy, this was a mammoth home run over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Stop makes the grab for the second out.
Now third baseman, Max.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Up and in, and that's ball 2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now it's 3-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So man aboard, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. New inning getting started, and digging in for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it. Hooks it away for the out.
The center fielder, number 16,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Marsh in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Righty to the plate. Popped up. Moving under it. But it's the 3rd baseman who gets there to make the play. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
That one to first. He takes it on his own, and the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. The score remains deadlocked at 2-2. To the bottom of the 5th, and here comes Tommy Edman. The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and it's into the gap. The throw into second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now will be Will Smith. Out front, rip foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's to third. Boom. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Lux swings through it for strike. Man at second. To the right side. Stop. To first. Two gone.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Ohtani goes after that one for strike one. On the ground, and it's just foul. That was close.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Over to first. Third out, and that ends the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Top six. Trey Turner at the plate. Swing and a miss.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Go ahead run on base. Turner runs. Pitch inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. This one trailing. Right center field. That one heading for the fence. And gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 4-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
They hand the ball over to a new arm. Brusdar Graterol.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Castellanos, the next to hit, takes outside. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're the top half of the sixth. That's a base hit.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
That one hit to right. Betts hauls it in for the out. One down. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Swinging a foul straight back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98.
Runner on the move. In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Go to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 4-2. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Suarez back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And the pitch. Hopped up on the left side of the infield. Boom. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered in this game. 1-1, no strikes.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's outside. Freeman will take his base.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
One down. Aaron Nola gets the ball now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Now, this is in the air down the line. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Fouled off. He was late. Smoked on the ground a second. Stott over to first in time. They get the out. We go to the top of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Here's the 0-2. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And they add on. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
And now for the Phillies, Weston Wilson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
To the right side. To first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Digging in, Brandon Marsh.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Up and in, 1-2 to count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Back now at Ford's Field, and now the center fielder, Kike Hernandez. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Edman at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. 1 out, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Runner breaks early for second and a step off. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. And a pitch.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Struck him out swinging. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Back to the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani. Steps out. Pitching change here, Jose Alvarado. That one not close. Ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Betts stands in now, looks at that one inside. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Good hitters count the 2-0. Yeah, there's a ball.
Bases loaded here. If he walks him, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
Freddie Freeman would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd have a chance to do some more damage here.
2 outs, bases full. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. A massive home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 7-5. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make it impact.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Nope. That's inside.
And that one is inside, ball 1. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. And another ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Ground ball up the middle. What a stop to first. And they get the out. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 cross. For the top of the 8th, now the number 2 hitter, Trey Turner. And he deals. Vesia in his 4th year. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, I'm sure they're pretty frustrated. They guessed right on the pitch out. The throw was okay, but they still couldn't cut him down. Aside from a bad jump, they stood no chance at catching him right there.
The tying run at the plate. Couldn't chase that time.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Into the outfield, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Ball 1 there. And he dives back in time.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. But he's safe. Here's the 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 on, 1 out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
way out front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with two.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Lake Trinan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Hit hard, that gets through. In to score from third, and they trail by 1.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third. No, he held up. The 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Max Muncy. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And another ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And downstairs. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. He's into the game with the bases empty. Line drive. And there's 2 away. So up next, Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers. Back here at Ford Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Weston Wilson. Trying it. Back to work. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And that one fouled off. 1 down, Phillies down a run. And a swing and a miss there. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Yep, that ball went out.
They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away. And another ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the righty deals. Got it. And that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out. They had a little time to think about it before he went back out.